All right. Are you guys ready to see what's going on? Let's come out in the front. I'm gonna just introduce yourself and tell us your favorite candy. Yes, introduce yourself, tell us your favorite candy. I'm all right. Are we all listening?
I'm Zaya, and my favorite candy is Twix.
Twix.
I'm Alexander, and my favorite candy is Twizzlers.
I'm Lonzo, and my favorite candy is Skittles.
And my favorite candy is
Jordan, and my favorite candy is Kit Kat.
I'm Keegan, and my favorite candy is Crybabies.
my favorite candy is Snickers.
All right. Who likes to eat sugar cubes? Oh, yeah, me too. Okay, cool. Everyone get in the back of the thing, the back of the table. All right, let me just show you how it's done. It's easy. So you're gonna have your tongue depressor or popsicle stick, and you put it in your mouth like this. Okay? You got it? Great. Then you're gonna have one thing to put whatever you're called sugar cube on the popsicle stick. But you have to put one hand behind your back and do the other and put it up. Got it? One hand. Alright, so you guys can do it. Are you ready? Get set, go. What I want you to do is put your hands under your thing like this, okay? And drop them in your hands. Oh Lord, I count two.
13.
11, 13, 17, 15, 17, 10, 13. All right, we have 2 winners. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. She just took a whole handful and just plopped it on there. Does anybody remember what's going on next week? We've got no, that's a couple months from now. We've got Music That Matters, all right? You can talk to me or Amy in the back, she's waving her hand, and you guys can tell us about, it's a night to tell us about what song has impacted in your life. Make sense? So you can perform it yourself, you can ask us to perform it, you can dance it, you can turn it into a rap if you want to. You can turn it into a poem. I don't really care. But you can come up here and you can have all the fun you want with the song that has impacted your life. Make sense? That's next week. This is the last week to sign up. Got it? It's gonna be amazing.
And tonight I want to talk about what it means to live outside in, where where the invitation into this space actually communicates something. What would it mean to you to invite somebody into this space? What would it mean to you to invite somebody into this space? Maybe I should ask this. Who invited you here? Did somebody invite you here? And what does it communicate to you that they invited you into this space? It probably means that they care about you, your friends, they like you, they like that you're around. Maybe they think that this space is something worth inviting somebody to, right? This actually is worth inviting somebody to. Luke 5, 27 to 32. Jesus, it says this, after this, Jesus went out and saw a tax collector by the name of Levi sitting at his tax booth. Follow me, he said to him. And Levi got up and left everything and followed him. And then guess what Levi did? Then Levi held a great banquet for Jesus at his house, and a large crowd of tax collectors and others were eating with them. How did they get there? How do you think all these tax collectors and all these other sinners, all these other people that are like social outcasts, how do you think they got there? Levi was like, I just met this guy named Jesus, and you have to come to this party where he's going to be. So he threw a big party just so his friends could meet Jesus. See, Jesus doesn't just want you to invite the people that you think are like churchy type people either. Jesus isn't like, go find your friends that already go to church somewhere and then bring them into this church. Jesus says you have to find the messed up people in your life. The people whose parents just split up, the people who just got abused, the people who you know are down in the dumps, the people who just got cut from the football team, the people who just got a terrible grade on their test. You got to get the people who you don't think they should be hanging out with the youth pastor. But actually, that's the best place for them to be. I don't think that person would ever set foot into a church. But oh yeah, they keep telling me every Wednesday night that Youth Alive is a place where people who have grown up in the church and people who have never set foot in a church can come together and figure out what Jesus has to do with everyday life. Oh yeah. All right, so this is my t-shirt. And I just want you to write here on the front and center, just like that, out. Big, really big, so the people in the back can see it too. How'd she do? Can you see that in the back?
Oh, yeah.
Can you guys see that in the back?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you. Cool. You can put that down. Great. So, what Jesus wants us to do, see, we normally wear our clothes with the outside out, right? And for some reason we call wearing your clothes like this inside out. But it also is outside in, right? And when you think about the kind of life that Jesus wants us to live, it might seem a little backwards. It might seem like nobody else is living this way. Nobody else is wearing their clothes this way. Nobody else is doing this kind of thing. But what he's calling us to do isn't to blend in. What he's calling us to do isn't to blend in. He's calling us to live outside in. What's holding you back? What's holding you back? We've got a couple of things coming up that we've put together to help you have some opportunities to invite your friends. We know if you bring them into a space and it's too in your face about Jesus too much too soon, maybe that's a hesitation. So over the next couple of weeks, we've had to have a couple of things lined up that will be perfect for you to invite a friend to, where you extend the invitation. Let me pray. Father, thank you. Thank you for giving us examples from your word. Thank you for giving us people here in this room who've shown what it means to live this kind of outside-in life, where we make sure the world out there gets invited to our world in here. Because, Lord, when we have an encounter with you, we should extend an invitation.